Thank you very much. Would you like to testify, Special Counsel Robert Mueller, sir?
Thank you.
At the White House, more questions for President Trump on the Russia probe in the wake of the resignation of one of his attorneys, John Dowd. Dowd's departure came after several days of presidential tweets attacking the Russia probe and targeting Robert Mueller by name. Congressional Democrats have expressed alarm, including Congressman Jerrold Nadler.
Mr. President, we are watching you. The American people are watching you. If you shut down or throttle the Mueller investigation by firing either Sessions or Rosenstein or Mueller, you will plunge this country into a constitutional crisis.
Some Republicans are also speaking out, including Senator Jeff Flake.
He seems to have hit a new level where he's actually mentioning Mueller by name and talking about this. So it's not a good development. It really isn't.
Trump allies say the president is frustrated with an investigation that appears to have no end in sight.
There has been no collusion between the Trump campaign and Russians, or Trump and Russians. No collusion.
Republican leaders say they've been assured that firing Mueller is not likely. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell.
He will go wherever the facts lead him, and I think he will have great credibility with the American people when he reaches the conclusion of this investigation.
The stakes for Trump and the Russia probe are enormous, says analyst John Fortier.
If we see much more direct connection between Trump and the Russians and the campaign, that will be very damaging to the president. But if we see what the House Republicans have found, that there were some issues around the sides, but it really wasn't at the heart of that campaign, I think the president will be vindicated in his claim that there is no collusion.
Even if Mueller were fired, the political fallout would be unpredictable, says John Hudak.
I think there will be plenty of Republicans who now have painted a picture and have bought into the idea that the Mueller investigation is corrupt and that it needs to end. And I think many Republicans will not just sit idly by if the president fires Mueller, but they will applaud that move.
Democrats argue that would undermine the rule of law in the United States and could bring to an end an investigation that so far has led to 5 guilty pleas and the indictment of 13 Russian nationals, as well as former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.